Linked lists is another way of storing multiple information together, just like arrays, but they're kind of different. So in arrays, if you remember, you had to keep the information right next to each other, just like we talked about the movie theater analogy, where you and your friends sit right next to each other. But in linked lists, you can store informations in different places. They don't have to be next to each other. They just have to know where the information is. So let's go back to the movie theater analogy and try to explain it that way. So you and your friends still want to go to this movie, but this time you don't have to sit next to each other. So you go and you find a place for yourself, let's say A3. The next person comes and tells you where they're sitting. So they're going to be like, oh, I'm at B4. And another person comes. So whenever a new person comes, they have to tell where they're sitting to the last person who came. So another person, let's say they're at C10 and the other one is E4, so they just keep telling each other. In this way, you know where the second person is, and second person knows where the third person is, and third person knows where the fourth person is, and it keeps going like this. So it's actually you're linked together. So that's why it's called a linked list. And if one person comes and they want to find out where everyone is, they can just go ask you and ask that person, ask this person. They keep asking, and this way they can find anyone they want to find. So in this way you can all watch movie together, but you don't exactly need to be next to each other. But you are still one as a whole because you all know where you are. Like if one person wanted to trace it, they could trace everyone and find everyone. So let's say you want to store 1 million information. If you were using an array, you had to move, anytime you get a new information, you had to move that 1 million thing. You have to transfer that 1 million thing to another place in the memory, which is computationally expensive. So you might want to use something like linked lists, where you don't have to move anything. New person just comes in and tells the other person where they're sitting or where they're located in the memory. So you might say that why are we using arrays at all if linked lists are that good and you don't have to move everything every time? Well, in the next video we will be comparing arrays and linked lists and which one you might want to use for whatever you want to do.